everybody, it's Coach Annie. Our video today is going to be working on object control skills, eye-hand coordination, bouncing and catching, and dribbling. So I'm going to start with a tennis ball. If you don't have a tennis ball, you could use a stuffed animal or a small ball that bounces. Our first skill is just going to be handing the ball side to side, just getting used to crossing it over, using my fingers more than my palm. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can be doing this standing or seated. Now we're just going to do the same thing but with a little toss. And it can be very small. 2, 3, 4, I'm looking at the ball. 5, I'm using my hand and mostly my fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9. You can keep it very small to start. 10, or you can, as you get used to it and better at it, you can make it farther. Standing or seated, I can also do that with a stuffed animal. Sometimes those are a little harder. Sometimes the legs and things get in the way. As I almost dropped that guy, but there we go. So just more of a challenge. Nice. All right, now we're gonna toss it up and catch it. It can be a little toss too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm looking at the ball. 7, and I'm grabbing it with 2 hands. 8, 9, 10. And actually, before I did this one, I wanted to do this one. We're going to go behind and in front. I'm switching hands. That's 3. It's okay that we went out of order. It's all working on our eye-hand coordination. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and if you're sitting in a chair, I meant to tell you also, you can just go behind and then in front, behind and front, just like so, and do 10 that side, and then do 10 on this side. So Coach Annie is going to do 10 on the other direction. Here we go, behind. 1, 2, I'm switching my hands in the back. 3, 4, you can also be using rolled up socks. 5, 6, a paper ball. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're just going to do this toss one more time. Toss up and catch. That's 1. I'm looking at the ball. 2, 3 can be a really little toss. 4, it can be a bigger toss. 5, stay at your level. 6, you will get better with practice. 7, I'm looking at the ball though. 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now I'm going to use my right hand. So I'm going to start little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this side, I'll count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I can go a little higher as I get used to it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And if that's not where you're at yet, stay right here with the 2 hands. Don't move to 1 hand until you've mastered 2 hands. Okay, a couple more things with the tennis ball or any kind of small ball that you have. I'm going to bounce and catch with 2 hands. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to try to bounce it right below me. You could put a piece of tape on the floor right there. A piece of paper where tape down a little index card and try to find a spot you look at and bounce and catch. 1, 2. I'll back up a little bit. I don't think you can see my feet though. 3. I'm on bricks today. 4, so my ball might go a little crooked. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you didn't catch 10 in that time period, that's okay. If you caught 1 or 2, just practice over and over. Now my right hand. And if you are still working on 2 hands, don't go to 1 hand yet. But I'm going to try with 1 hand. Hopefully I don't hit a crooked brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, look, 5. I'm going to press down and then turn my hand over to catch it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to switch sides. If you're seated, make sure your feet are out of the way. Even if you're standing, make sure your feet are out of the way. And if you're on your wheelchair, make sure your foot plates, press them away and try to slide to the front of your seat so you have more space. So let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bounce catch 9, bounce catch 10. Eye on the ball, especially in a small ball, you just gotta watch it. It might move or you might have tossed it not exactly straight. So look for it and try to grab it. If it rolls away, just get it and keep trying. Good job, you guys. Okay, now we're gonna use the big ball. And this one, again, you can use a pillow for some of this, but when we get to the dribbling, you're gonna need something that bounces. So this might look familiar. We're gonna start with side to side, just getting our hands used to this ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And keep doing that. The more you do it, it'll get easier. Now, same thing, we're gonna go behind and in front. This is a little more challenging. I kind of turn my hand under to kind of help hold it. If you're in a chair, go behind and then bring it back in front. Do 10 this way, and then when I switch, you'll go this way for 10. Okay, so 1, I'm going to show you from behind. I switch right there, 2 hands, and then I grab it. 2, 3, use a smaller ball if you have to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or stick to this method, just bring it behind and a little bit in front that way. Behind and front. So you can choose, either go behind and front for 10, like this, or all the way around. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. Good job. Just grabbing the ball and doing this even is getting you used to holding a ball, catching a ball, using your fingertips. There's a little gap in here usually when you're catching. Now this looks like when we were with the tennis ball. We're going to just throw and catch. 2, 3, I can start little. 4, as I get better, I can throw higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If that's getting pretty easy for you, try a clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 2 claps. 7, 8, 9, or 3 claps. Woo! 10 and 11. Good job. All right, what do we have next? Okay, we're gonna now bounce and catch on the ground. Again, put an X with sidewalk chalk if you're outside, a piece of tape, a flat index card, a piece of paper, something that you can look at, and you're gonna have your knees slightly bent, use your hands, bounce, catch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Nice job. Now, if you can't do 10, that's okay. Try to get that first one. Try not to bend down too low. Try to stay a little bit tall, bend the knees, and just keep practicing that. Try to get 2, try to get 3. If you can get 10 pretty easily, we're gonna work on dribbling. If you're not ready to work on dribbling, you keep working on bounce catch. On dribbling, my right hand's on top, my left hand's on the bottom. If this is your favorite hand, if you are left-handed or like to dribble left, start on your stronger side. I'm gonna start on my right. I tell my students to put their hand under the ball, the dribbling hand on top. You're gonna use your whole arm. You're not gonna just slap it. Nope, that's not how we dribble. Push, whole arm, be strong. Keep the feet apart. You don't wanna hit the ball with your toes. Look at a spot, and then I tell my students to take their bottom hand away when they push. So I'm just gonna get 1. Now I'm gonna try for 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Taking my bottom hand away. 1, 2. Now let's try for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try for 3 again. Keep doing that. If you can get 3, then I want you to try for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to keep it where you're not moving all around, where you're staying in one spot. Sometimes I draw a circle in chalk on the ground and have my students try to stay inside the circle. Your knees are slightly bent. As you get, this is more of a basic dribbling video, but if that's pretty easy for you, if I'm dribbling with my right, then my left foot is slightly forward and my left leg, or my right leg is slightly back, and I'm in an athletic stance when I'm dribbling. And then you're going to practice not looking at the ball. Okay, we're going to do the other side. We're going to start with 1. My knees are bent. This is my left hand on top, my right hand on the bottom. I'm going to push. That's 1. Now, if you're still learning, stay on that dominant side. Stay with your favorite hand. 2, 3. Now let's do it twice. 1, 2. Twice again. 1, 2. One more time. Now let's try for 3. 1, 2, 3. Push, push, push. 1, 2, 3. Let's try for 10. Use those fingers. Push, use that arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Remember, first master your dominant hand, and then once you can get 10 or even 25 with your dominant hand, then start working on your other hand. But it's always good to try your other hand too, so give it a try. Now that we've done both hands, we're going to alternate, but right in front of us. So I'm going to just push and change hands. So there's right, left, right, left, right, left. Push, 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 push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and catch. Good job. And we have one more thing, one more ball skill to practice. That was just alternating hands straight up and down. Now we're going to try a little bit of a V, where we press it side to side in a V dribble. So my knees are bent, my fingers are spread, I'm holding that ball, and I'm going to try to go side to side. Oh, I'm on bricks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I get really good, I can look at you and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. And last one to practice. If you're getting really, really, really good at this, pick your favorite hand, take your ball for a walk on the side of you, start your stationary dribble, and then practice walking. walking forward, turning around, walking back. You can also just face one direction, walk forward, and try to go backwards. And then the other hand, walk forward, turn around, keeping the ball on the outside of the body, walk forward, and backwards. Even that's challenging for Coach Annie to use her left hand. So find your level. There was lots of levels in there, whether it's bounce catch, working on 1 or 2 on your dominant hand, working on 3 up to 10. You can email me and tell me how many you got. I'd love to hear it. And just keep doing PE, keep being safe, washing your hands, eating well, sleeping well, and I hope you're all having fun, and I miss you, and I will see you hopefully soon when school comes back in the next school year. Bye everyone.